People with green thumbs have created some amazing gardens. Welcome to my channel. I focus on tabletop role-playing games, video games, and science fiction. Gardens are almost ubiquitous. Just about any place with sufficient water can have a garden of a variety of different kinds, and people have done some amazing things with gardens. And I just went around and found some interesting pictures from around the internet with various gardens that actually exist. So in a fantasy world, particularly where you have druids and things like that, that could create and help maintain these kind of gardens, think how that would be advantageous for players to run across these. They could teach whole new stories. They could provide a whole new quest lines, because the garden itself could have a story. Some of them are whimsical, some of them could be threatening. There's a whole variety of things that you can introduce by different gardens. People create them. I've created gardens in, I think it was the village of Aperi, where someone was interested in what kind of flowers were growing in the garden because they only seem to bloom at night, and so on. So you can have a whole different kind of adventure where they run into this. The gardens may just be gardens. People take care of them and trim them. Or they could be a little bit more nefarious. You could have very unusual plants that maybe want to eat people. That's always a possibility. Or plants where the owner has used various visitors as fertilizer. They've buried the people in the ground and had the plants subsist on the fertilization that a dead body would provide. So you can have all different kinds of things like that. And I just thought these would be interesting to show. So as your party is going through in a large city, for example, they could come up to some large estate in the city, and someone has got very well-tended gardens, and they show the exploits of the owner that owns the large estate, because that would show all the creatures that he's defeated as topiary, I think is the proper term for that. Or they could just be whimsical. The character, the owner, has got some whimsical nature to him, and he's just done various things. Or maybe the garden is very, very ancient, and there are hidden things in there. I don't know if any of you remember reading, was it The Secret Garden, or seeing some of the movies that have been made of that. It's a classic old book, and there are multiple implementations of the movie about two kids who find a garden and rebuild it. So you can run things like that, because that's a whole mystery of various things that the players may want to investigate. Or as they're crossing the countryside, they're going across and there's a farm, and they come up to the farm just because they're walking by, and they see that the farmer has grown something or has created some unusual sculpture, shall we say, topiary, I guess is the proper term, where they've trained their plants to grow in a very unusual way. You can have things where the trees, the vines grow over trellises and into unusual shapes and so on. And you can always have quests where the players need to bring back some herb or something that needs to fertilize to help someone with their garden, to help make it grow better. So how well does your garden grow? And have you used gardens in your adventures where players have run into interesting gardens that pique their interest, make them wonder about why or how the garden was created and who maintains it and so on? I would like to hear those stories. Give me some comments below, and thank you for watching my video. I look forward to learning what you think about this video. Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate all your comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. I appreciate both forms of feedback. If you're new here and would like to subscribe, you can click on the icon on the left. If you're interested, there's more content on the right.